Hello everyone! Welcome to another video. We are back in the city. It's been a while. I've done a lot, including building a freeway that cuts through the city, rerouting a bunch of highways, all that, just so that like the city is more connected at the end of the day. But it's been a lot off camera, so I'm gonna go through everything I did. I should probably turn down the volume. Okay, there we go. Much better. Alright, so first, I redid this interchange, so now it doesn't look so goofy, and it looks better, a little cooler. And it has cool curves, yes, very cool. Alright, over here, I redid this, so now there's an interchange here. You can go through here. Now, basically, there's a loop that goes around town, which is nice. And now more people are going to use this interchange. If I could just speed it up, maybe by 2 times, not 3 times. 3 times doesn't seem necessary. But this is basically the highway. Alright, I upgraded it a little bit with different roads, so now it looks a little nicer. The main issue was because of this, there's a bunch of traffic here. That is solved now because there's like a bypass around. There's a ton of traffic, so I put like millions of roundabouts. I will fix that so there's less roundabouts, but for the time being the solution works. Because everyone was just trying to get into the city, so I decided to fix that problem by like building this bypass that goes through and around the city. So now less people are using like the roads to go through the city. Instead they're just bypassing it, which is like pretty nice. So my goal for today is just to make downtown look better. It just looks really small. And what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna like move downtown a little bit down so that I have more space. So that's gonna involve deleting some roads. Hello everyone. So I had to redo this. Alright, this is the second time I'm doing this. Alright, the first time I didn't even start at the right point on the timeline, so everything was completely out of sync and everything, like nothing matched up. So now I'm restarting the narration. It's so fun! I know, right? So, I'm currently talking to you, the viewer, about me building a grid. Alright, this is like half of the video, alright? Me building the grid. The other half is gonna be like just me building train tracks, alright? So, enjoy this bit while you can. Or in this case, don't, if you don't want to. Alright? So currently I'm just removing all the buildings I don't need while I'm building the grid, and then I just replace them on the grid once I build that road. So that's a lot. That's nice. Alright, so currently I'm just connecting all the roads up. That's very cool. Alright, and then there's a main road that I do have to connect. It is off the grid, which makes it super annoying because either I have to curve the road into it or I have to create a separate road that curves into it. This is also annoying. Alright, I have to curve the road into the other road, and it's because there's a singular pillar in the way. There's just one pillar, and then I have to like bend the entire road. You saw there, it was, like tilted. Alright, and I have to remove the bus depot so I can make the grid bigger because there's other bus depots out there. There's one on the island that I'm gonna show you later. So I'm fine. I'm building a bridge because this low point looked kind of weird, so I decided to put something there so that it didn't look weird. It looked like it had a purpose, and then remove the traffic light because then add traffic would just be annoying. Then I insert a roundabout here, just for the sake of traffic control, because there's a large road that goes into a small road, and the downtown road is one of those small roads, so I thought it'd be good to put a roundabout there just to make sure traffic runs a little faster. What else do I have to do? I have to make a main road, like finish the main road so that it goes all the way to the roundabout and then just ends at the roundabout. which is necessary. Then I have to scoot the fire department over. So everything's fine and dandy. Alright, and then I just connect everything. And then there was a one-way road earlier that I reminded myself about. I need to fix that. Alright. I need to fix that one-way road. That was annoying. Alright, you might have seen it. Alright, if you didn't see it, you could just go back into the video. You could see it in the time lapse. Hopefully, I do remember when I fix it. Alright, so currently I'm moving all the buildings onto the new grid, starting with this one. And then I just add all sorts of buildings, sometimes even new ones, completely new ones, that just look like they'd look nice. So my main goal is just to move that building I'm currently moving right now, the one with just Japanese characters or Chinese characters. I don't know, because they're one script of Japanese is very similar to Chinese, so I cannot say so. So I'm currently just dragging everything into place so it doesn't look weird. Alright, so currently, okay, this building is like what? That one does not like fit at all anytime I put it there. So finally, I got into place. And I will move the building that I was moving earlier. I'll move it to a different place. Hopefully, it doesn't look weird later on when I start building more things in like the next video or whatever. But currently, it does not look too bad. So you're gonna see me moving it, and I have to put this weird kink in the road because the grid is different from the other one, from the suburbs. The grid looks different. So now I'm moving it, alright, and that spot looked strange, alright, so I moved it. So I put it there, alright, you see that. So I put it there, and that does not look weird, but I'm questionable about it. It could look weird, but I don't know when. But now I'm just adding extra roads to the grid that might work out with the main boulevard that's right there. So that is nice. Alright, now everything's starting to come together. Like this building right here, it fits in pretty well into that slot. And then that one, I have to put it there, but I will find a better spot for it later eventually. Not in this video, but maybe in future videos, possibly. I'm adding a school here because they need one, because of that big residential complex right there. And then this is the new bridge. It's the new bridge that crosses the harbor to the new area, alright, that I previously destroyed because, like, completely, like, with Move It. I didn't record that, even though I should have, in all honesty. But now I'm fixing an interchange up. Well, not fixing, but creating one rather, because there's an airport, and I need to get more airport assets as well, because it looks kind of weird like that. So I'm gonna do that later on the Steam Workshop. And now this is the train station part, half of the video. All right. Well, not necessarily half, because we're 8 minutes into the time lapse, but yeah, you know what I mean. So we're fixing the train station now because it looked kind of off with the new downtown landscape. So I'm currently fixing that up, and right now I'm gonna like squish the ground into the ground. I don't know what I was supposed to say, but now yeah, we're flattening it. That's what I meant to say. Alright, now I put this, I want to put that station down, but later on I think that's a bad idea, and you'll see why when the trains start going through there. But I won't realize that in the video until like a few minutes later. But now we're doing all the things. I removed that bridge because you can just go around it now. You can just go around the train tracks. So why do you need a bridge? Alright, now the train is moving, alright, and I connect the lines up, and then the tracks cross. You see this madness? Look at that, it crosses. How inefficient is that? It crosses the tracks, bro. And then, yeah, that's annoying. Later on, I'll completely get rid of all the train lines and then replace them, because I feel like that is the necessary precaution needed, just to make sure no silly stuff happens. So currently I'm taking a break from that, working on power, water, electricity, things. Alright, now I come back to the train station. Oh no, not the train station. Come back to the metro station that I destroyed earlier from the grid making, alright? And half of these did not snap. I got a bunch of new stations on the Steam Workshop, so let's see how that goes later. on. But I tried the sunken station, didn't really fit. So I put a different one, alright? And I put it just a little bit down the block, and it worked. So, problem solved. So I fixed all that. Then, now I realized the issue that is the train station. Alright, I get rid of it. Then I put down the same one, but only with 2 tracks this time. So this time there's not that problem. Alright, so, but little did I know, that problem still exists. But with now all the trains only pass through 1 track. And there's no crossover. So that's the worst thing ever. Alright. Every single train goes through 1 track. And that's a problem. Alright, so right now I'm just redoing all the lines just to make sure like nothing silly happens at the train station when I'm working on it. Alright, so that is going on. Right. And now this is the main train station. I didn't show you because that was off camera stuff. Either that or I did show you. I'm an idiot. But yes, we did that. So now I'm just connecting everything up. And it should be done like in a bit. The time lapse was almost over, surprisingly. So that's lovely, alright. And we're just connecting everything up. And now I realized that this is also a problem. And then I just replaced it with the one I had before. I just gave up, just chose a different one entirely. I need to get like a bunch of different assets to like make up for this, because my train station variety, the train station variety on the Steam Workshop, half of them don't even work with vanilla train assets. Like I have to make like custom stations. Like I'm not that creative. Just let me use my train stations without needing mods. Like let them be like the classic ones that are actually pretty neat. So I'm just like resetting, like refixing all the lines, coloring them now. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, etc. Alright, and then I re-terraform the stuff. You'll see that in the live play, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna re-terraform everything. I'm picking all the trains out, and it should be like all of them. I got a bunch of them from the Steam, a bunch of new ones from Steam Workshop. They're all really nice, and they all fit the platforms of vanilla stations. So I'm happy with that. And now the live play should be starting soon. So thank you for watching this time lapse. Me talking to you, the viewer. Hopefully you don't think I've gone insane, which is a good thing. All right. Don't think I've gone insane. Make sure to enjoy the live play. Alright, so the buses will come this way. And they come up onto the bridge. Alright, nice. And then I'll just reverse it. And then put all the buses up onto here. Alright, now all the buses go up there. Now I can get rid of this loop down here. And then I can smooth out the terrain. I'll make it strong. Or no, I'll make it go the other way. Alright, there we go. That looks a little better. Let me actually get rid of this traffic light, and then I'll call it a day. Alright, so thank you for watching, everyone. This was a long time-lapse video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share with all your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!